2
Alright, hello and welcome to Awakening the Abyss, 47th Clause. Today we have a pretty large bracket again, although not as large as last time, but still impressive. There are also some last minute check-ins coming in. But in the meantime, let's do the introductions. I'm your host, Furious, and I'll also be joined by Clobbering Rush later for commentary, I think. But for now, let's just get all the bracket stuff going. So, Forest. Our previous winner was Nephros for the second time in a row. This time not in the bracket, however. We do have a couple of the previous champions joining in again. Let me get all the check-ins through. Yeah, we have one more. We also have a last minute registration by Runner Lee. Have to sort them into the bracket real quick. It's been a while since Runner Lee joined. Should probably be pretty high up though. There. Alright. I think we're good to go. So, our bracket page is looking not like this. Needs to be updated one time. There we go. Funny, we only have one match in round 1. Obviously, that's going to be on stream.
Hello.
Clobbering Rush is here as well. Alright.
Yep.
You missed something
Yeah, it's
last
rare that
time.
somebody actually starts the tournament on time, so yeah. I also kind of overslept on my nap.
It's fine. Now you're here, and we haven't started the matches yet. So, first on stream is going to be Kukuri against Gold Libra. And I think then Sneak against Sevs from Winners Round 2, as well as Nestio against Nautilus Ignis. And the rest plays off stream.
Yep.
And I'm now typing out the callouts for Discord, so you also see it marked on the bracket page on stream. So, Clobbering Rush, right. Did you see the bracket last time?
No.
We had 23 entrants, and it was, I mean, very stacked. I mean, top 7, not top 7, top 8 were Hirashino,
Oh,
Dark
yeah,
Matter.
that one, yeah.
LeBron, Kane, Jaka, Teeps, Blank, and Nephros.
Yeah, last time they had like kind of the... It was kind of like the ATA like last chance practice round, where like you had like Nephros and Jaka both like kind of getting their try on like playing in a tournament for after like a kind of a while, and also like not playing one of those because, well, neither Nephros or Jaka has really been like that active in like the online tournament scene. So yeah, they kind of had like their last chance of like getting the ATA practice with the last ATA, so that was interesting. Too bad I wasn't able to join with that one. I had something else I had to do on the same weekend. But yep. Room open already. Okay.
Alright, callouts are done. Now we just have to wait for the keyword. I'm gonna do it like last time because I don't remember if you were on commentary then when Nephros.
Yeah, so you're actually like changing the way like it's actually the players doing the remote. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, just to get any connection issues out of the way.
Yeah, at least those game ending ones, because like I think I was helping Rexu with like wanted quality. Well, yeah, it was wanted. Okay, there was just another one of those cases where like the tournament organizer, and that was Rexu who was having problems with like people having the room crash on them. And yeah, and it came also to the same conclusion of being a better idea just to like let the players host it and then him joining. Because this game's net play is kind of held on by strings and rubber and a lot of duct tape.
Yeah, I mean usually it's good enough that it works for the players, just as spectators it can cause some issues.
Yeah, it's mostly fun. It's still like not my favorite way of like doing rollback. It kind of has still some problems of like the game not being consistent enough in like giving players like actually like the same game state, which can cause a lot of like weird rollbacks if like one player is having like some PC port issues. Like it works most of them. That's nice. Otherwise, I would be dropping the game because well, playing a game with absolutely no online capacity is like actually like really dumb. But at the same time, it's still like causing enough problems that you actually notice them from patch to patch.
The room is up and we're waiting for you and Gold Libra to join.
Yeah.
While at it, I can also set up the scoreboard. Kukuri is spamming the Gordo emote. Okay, now we're just missing one last person.
Okay, here we go now. Oh, Kukri actually going on hide, it seems. Yep. Gold Libra playing Izumi. I think I've seen this. Okay, Kukri now going, yep, going Izumi. I'm not putting it on a chance on a tournament. Because like you might have like a chance of playing like a secondary against like some of these players who are more new to the game. But do you really want to risk it in a tournament bracket? Like even if you kind of have a chance of winning, it's gonna feel really bad if you don't. So I kind of really like just playing your mains on tournament for that reason. It's all on you if you lose, and this is actually looking kind of good for Gold Libra right now. Maybe losing on this Yuzu on Kukri's side. Okay, yeah, Gold Libra lands another hit in the corner. No full confirmed round. It's a throw landing on Kukri though. Not looking good at all for the life bar. Kukri finds out to mash out with the CS. That's a 5A confirmed.
Yeah, Gold Libra didn't really do the full Izumi combos yet.
Yep.
We also
they didn't have like a really like bad drops there, but they also were not getting like the full damage. Same there, like that was kind of an actual reason when the damage would have actually been a lot more if the combo was like actually it's full.
Throw.
Yep.
Because it's Yuzuria, she can combo mid-screen.
Yep. Yeah, those couple of drops Gold Libra had there could have been decisive if they actually landed the full combos. But yeah, they now are gonna have yet to go to pace.
Kuri is grid broken here. Gold Libra has the cycle. Doesn't use it.
Yeah, it's really awkward to match on Yuzuria because like she has so many of those invulnerable movement options. She has like the stance, backdash, dash forward, dash, teleport. All of that make her intangible. So if you try to match, she might not be there once your button connects. Ooh, yep, 214C range there. A reversal otherwise can be kind of risky because it has a lot of dead zone, but that was a spacing where it still worked out for Kukri. Yep, Gold Libra not fully able to exert that pressure on Kukri, giving that chance to backdashing out of the corner and getting them the final hits. So yeah, 1-0 for Kukri.
Yeah, Kukuri can't switch characters here anyway, so
yeah,
there we go. Ready up.
Yeah, still after all of that, I feel like getting someone on breather is fine because, well, Kukri is also not looking the most confident right now. Okay, Kukri finding another hit. Yeah, not sure what was up with the idea of holding the D there. Was it a missed impulse assault or what? But that's still gonna get them punished somewhat. The Dwell of kind of solves every single problem there. Gold Slipper not able to fully able to give us a turn here. But finding yet another confirm.
Okay, finishing with super. Bubble setup this time.
Press the bubble.
And
oh no! Yeah, that doesn't go away on tech. Oh, Gold Slipper dropping combo, that could have been it, but no.
He has change of shield, uses it, goes for a grab, gets...
Was able to recover out of the seal, so no throw punish there. Yeah, that teleport is really confusing in that situation. What do you actually want to press when Yuzuri has access to all of those options out of the stance? A force function is able to take out Yuzuri.
Yeah, with the force function in the gap for the win.
Yep.
Huh?
Ooh, yeah, we punish on that two-way from Yuzu. Gold River is able to get the full confirm here and not dropping it here. Ooh. Okay, yep. That's a bubble Oki gets slashed by 236A. Gold Reaper still about to win the cycle though. Yep. To be in the full confirm, not dropping it now it seems. Into the throw. I don't think this will end. No, this is not enough still, even if you can see. Oh, is it? Is it? No, maybe with some other extension route, but no, not with that. Still one more interaction and that's it. Kukri not blocking all of those overheads correctly and it's the final one. That's enough to kill.
Yeah, we have our first 1-1 of the tournament already in the first set of the game.
Yep. 3D true, that's not plus though. Gold Libra not proccing the splashes afterwards. Wow, Salt also just finds his way. And the Assault. Gold Libra tries to win over some amount of cycle with the shield, but usually able to get the one throw in the... Not able to keep up the turn though. Gold Libra is the one exerting pressure. The grid break automatically with Kukri the next cycle. Yeah, teleport behind, find the frame trap with a slash. And Kukri is able to find the final. No! Could have had the final hit there, drops the combo. Gold Libra has one final chance. And yep. Kukuri is able to finish it out somehow with the jumping to 368. Okay, Gold Reaper has a really good grid lead here, finds the hit with the bubble, not able to get the confirm out of it though. Okay. Scrambles, Kukuri coming out on top though. Able to get that long range to 3-6 there. That raw IW from Gold Reaper is able to find a big hit, not full confirm yet again though. Kukuri now on the rope still. Gold Reaper has his Hias, that doesn't help a lot, but no, teleported behind Kukuri is able to find the hit, and that's gonna be enough for sure, yes. Yes, it is. And that's gonna be 2-1 to Kukuri, though it was quite close, honestly.
Right, in the meantime, I was busy with the callouts for the next round,
Yep.
so on stream next is Sevs against Sneak, then Nestio against Nautilus Ignis, and then from winners round 3 LW0 against Totoguide, and then whoever Broken's opponent will be. So Hiroshino will play off stream, and the winner of Rennerly against Sneak.
Yep.
And Sevs will also be off stream.
Yeah, I could probably put out the tournament rooms so that we don't have to bounce between all players.
Sorry, I was a bit distracted. What did you say?
So I have a room now open we can use for the rest of the tournament.
Ah, okay, that's
Keyword
good.
ATA. Yeah, it's gonna be easier than waiting for each player to create a room and then both of us joining and then having the one of the player join. The keyword is ATA all caps.
I think the players now. I'm just waiting for them to join.
Yep. Yeah, otherwise there was already some of progress on the bracket. Let me check how level round 1 has been going now.
We have a couple of results already.
Yep.
Hiroshino beat Phantom, Broken beat Wild, Totoguide beat Muriko, and LW0 beat Lab. On the losers side, the round 1 match is off stream.
Yep.
Muriko against Gold Libra. Losers round 2 and losers round 3 will also be off stream. And then we pick up with the losers side in top 8 from losers round 4 onwards.
Yep. LW and Tortuga are gonna kind of have to wait long though, because we have 2 more matches of round 2 games before we get to their match.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I could have skipped the first round match of Kukuri against Gold Libra, but it's the first time I think that we have. Well, not. I think I'm pretty sure it's the first time we have Gold Libra.
Yeah, good move. I think like somebody mentioned in the chat that it's been like 1 week they've played, which yeah could probably be correct. I haven't followed exactly when they joined the UNI Discord, but yeah, it's not been a long time, so it's most likely the first bracket of Golden Libra I feel in under night 2. And it was a good showing for a first match. Like, Kukri has been playing this game for kind of a while, so you're getting it that close. That's honestly not bad.
Okay, we're
Where
still waiting for
players?
Sneaks and Sets. Where are they at?
Yep.
Let me check Discord. I should maybe I should just
Okay,
film
now we
all
have
the
Sneak in the
callouts
room.
that I make.
Yep.
Getting a little bit confusing.
Yep. Waiting on Sevs.
That's one advantage that we have on the Awakening the Chaos server, where we have a separate callouts channel, but whatever.
Yep. It just kind of has been like the default in EU that we have everything happening in that server instead of people hopping on a million different bracket servers, which also has a lot of merit in my opinion, though. It's kind of frustrating having to be in a million different servers just because you happen to play, net play weekly.
Yeah, I think for like socializing and doing match pings and whatever community stuff overall, it's better if you have it all on the same server.
Wait, the Sim's actually going on Kaguya.
Oh, Kaguya Mirror.
Yep.
Interesting.
Like, I don't think Sevens has really played this character since she came out. Like, I know Sevs has Kaguya. This was his most played character, at least on launch. But that's also a character he abandoned really fast. Well, not really fast, but like, once the chance came, like, he decided that no, this character is not for me, but now we're seeing it on the screen. Okay, this is definitely neutral right here on the screen. Both players shooting each other with lasers, casting grenades. Not much ground gain for either one though. Yep, this is definitely neutral. Okay, Sneak has a decent life lead at this point. But no, they will find a 4B hit. No big confirm though, goes for the steer render instead into Oki, into the real confirm afterwards. Double overhead gets blocked by Sneak, but not that throw, but Seb's dropping the combo. Has to find one more touch. Oh, yep. 6Cs minus, so when you don't go for the frame trap, that can be challenged, which is actually what happened there with Sevs. That challenge just takes the whole round. 2-3-6C punishes Kaguya's air shenanigans from Sneak. Another going for 2-3-6 into 2-3-6C. Another good confirmed storm for Sevs. No Oki though. Yeah, had no options on that CS because Kaguya's reversals are all meters and no meter on the board to do anything about the buttons Sneak was pressing. But that drop into the punish with the troll from Sevs. Yep. One more touch. Yep, drops the combo, not confident in that confirm, and that's a punish though from Sevs.
Yeah, big chain shift. Won this round.
Yeah, this Kaguya character might be bad. She even loses Shiva loses the mirror.
Okay, microcard
And
and
again being the first one to find the hit with the 6C.
yeah. Was much damage?
Yes. Yes, they kinda hits the little mashing after a 6C.
Has the cycle again.
Yep.
The change of views.
To 3-6.
Oh, it's sniped. Okay, now they're just playing the
Can
zoning
actually
battle.
go for a full screen punish, yep.
It looks like Sneak won the zoning battle. Maybe you should do that more often.
Yep.
Ah, drops the combo.
Yes, just going for a veil of back and forth decks.
Up thrust and back to neutral.
Okay. Both players being kind of patient here. Sev spent the CS, doesn't find anything with, tries to win the cycle again with the concentration. Cycle going to sneak. Ooh, yep, the grenade catching Sev's trying to challenge Sneak, and that's enough for Sneak to finish this round. Okay, Sneak now has a confident control of neutral, but not of the cycle. Sevs is able to convert that unconfidence to a hit with the 6C as well as the cycle hit. Okay. Sneak going for cluster through 6C. Sevs able to find the counter hits. Back to neutral we go.
It was very defensive there.
Yep.
Sevs drops it again, gets punished. Okay, now don't drop the Sneak, you have the corner set up.
Yeah, Sneak has the other advantage, but Sev still has the cycle. He's able to get the throw, but throw gets dropped. No, 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 not lucky Sevs, you almost had it. And you went and gave Sneak a game. You need to do something to win the next one.
Sevs could have switched here, but sticks to the
yeah.
Kaguya mirror.
Yep.
Which I can respect.
Yep. Sevs kind of feels like not like nowhere near as comfortable with Kaguya. Itself, like there are a lot more drops from Sev's side, but he also still like feels more in control of like the system in this game at this point than Sneak. That bridge situation was crazy. I was looking until the last second who actually comes out on top. But
Oh,
yep,
nice
Sneak
throw
going
tech,
for
nice
Sneak.
throw tech.
I can throws, yep. Oh yep, Sevs is able to find the hits, but final one drops. The deck goes for Sneak, Sneak gets the cycle.
Yeah, this...
Oh,
Ooh, I was about to
yeah,
say
good
like this is a
job,
Sneak
yeah.
round to lose and immediately gets hit.
Yeah, a lot of those Kaguya setups are somewhat fake, where if you know which ones to challenge, you can go for, and that's actually what Sevs is doing. Yeah, those. Okay, yeah, those EX ones were combo extensions.
They're both just doing anti-air on wake up and it works every
Yeah.
time.
Force function almost getting Sevs in a comfortable position, and yep, reversal takes it for Sevs. Horsey gets hit by grenade from Sneak. Sneak getting the first big hit of this round. Yep. Sev's doing a really good job at challenging his Kaguya Okis. It's almost as if he plays this character. Okay, empty jump throw gets taken by Sneak. Sev's responding back with a whale off. Now, yeah, 236C is a good way to challenge those air actions that could have come out from Sneak there, but Sneak properly baiting it out in the end. And now is able to find the hit with the 236C of their own. See a back jump protecting Sebs from the slide coming from Sneak. Okay, yep.
Ooh.
6C into a block.
Oh, gets a reset, no comfort.
Yep.
Ah.
The final 2B challenge from Sneak ends this round. We in the final round, both players trading with 236A into 236B, the single brain cell of a mirror.
Yeah, neutralizing each other's lasers, that's quite spectacular.
Okay, yeah, another tense grid situation falling into Seb's favor in the end. 236B into a C as Seb's trying to control neutral, trying to win the cycle with the concentrate, and it works out. Seb's finding a hit with the air dash into a jumping B, but no, not enough, drops the combo. Okay. Yep. 60 into a throw, lands on Sebs this time. The whale works out though. Sebs is back on the game, but with a big life deficit that they have to work over. And that pressure also gives Sneak the cycle, and the Sneak uses it to win the turn. Yep. I was crushing with the 6C. Sneak finding a big hit into one more touch situation. That Sebs challenges with the 2C. Back. Okay, yeah, just going for Trolex. That was kind of risky 6C, but working out, clearing both grenades. Sebs still in the game though, clock is running out. Sebs needs a big hit fast to even have a chance.
Sneak also did win most of the laser battles up until now, so...
Okay, not just the grenades with the EX grenade, but that's not gonna be enough. There's no way for Sebs to catch up, and Sneak wins it anyways with the final hits. That was a nail-biter of a set.
A very close set.
Yep.
Now, Sneak moves on, will have to fight Rena Lee. While we move on to Nessu against Nautilus Ignis.
Yep.
Gonna type out the thing on Discord.
By the way, Wayne is in the room. Waiting for Nesio to join in.
Alright. And we are good to go.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen these two play really.
Nautilus Ignis
Okay,
has
yeah,
joined.
Ignis landing a hit with a 2-1-4B. Nesio
Nautilus
has a
Ignis had-
sizable life grid lead. Ignis the one who finds the first big hit though, but that's not enough to catch up on the cycle. Nesio has to see as to work with Spence. It immediately goes for a two-way mash. Okay, yeah, this seems Ignis is gonna win the cycle here. Okay, yep. Nesio not ready to cancel on that. Tailbringer. Ignis gets a free hit out of that, but is not able to keep the advantage safely, and now Nesio is the one in the ropes. Ignis winning the cycle yet again though. 2FF controlling neutral. Yeah, these cycles are actually going really well back and forth. Yeah, good poke with the 5B in the corner from Nesio, but not blocking on the ADP. Really unfortunate in mistaking the first round. Okay, Nesio has a grid break against Ignis. Trust in the sea as Nesio now has a big hit. Pushing Ignis toward the corner, but has to give up the cycle because of transfer state. Ignis now has the CS to work with here. Has access to use it offensively here. Okay, goes for the jumping to 360 instead of spends the CS there offensively. Nesio about to get Celestial. Yeah, that's a Celestial on Nesio's side. And a full confirm into a kill out of the trust. Really interesting interaction with the Thanatos there, not quite reaching Ignis. Ignis now has so little lead in the corner, it goes for the Pogo, but Nesio is that one behind, finding the turn afterwards. Okay, guard thrust from Ignis catches off the guard. Guard thrust to physics A. Nesio going for a reversal. Okay, long range pressure coming from Nesio in the corner. Something tight kind of has his hard time challenging. Okay, force function over. Yeah, Nesio did not win that cycle. The final interaction just barely swung it over to Ignis. And now he has access to use the offensively use on that throw tech to keep up the turn. 2-1-4C helps Nesio keep the turn. Ignis with the cycle, doesn't see anything big, and Nesio is able to get the kill confirm out of that. Yep. Nesio takes the first match.
Right, so I was a bit distracted with tournament organizer stuff.
Yeah, happens.
We do have to keep an eye if there is more lag. Maybe it doesn't matter who hosts the room. If it's not the player, then maybe it lags.
Yeah, I feel like a big thing why it lagged on you was because you were also streaming. That's at least my theory, because it tends to happen a lot with the tournament organizer and streamer. It kind of seems that Sneak is also having some lag with Rana. So it could have been there. Yep. Sometimes this game's net play is just a mystery. Japanese dev works in mysterious ways. We have no idea what actually happens under the roof.
Yes, called out the overhead, punished it, mashed, and gets the food combo, drops the ender.
2-1-4C drops from Ignis, yeah, and Nesio is actually able to get a punish on that because 2-1-4C is not so risk for how little end lag it actually has. The yellow throw gets attacked by Ignis. Ignis still winning the cycle over. Has a good defensive tool to work with. 6B actually catching Nesio's force function. this actually is really comfortable position for Ignis to be at with the offensive CS available. Okay, spends on EX Pogo into the Pogo to overcrush, and that's the one catching Nesio off. Yeah, Nesio starting off with Thanatos into the force function, into the grid breaking throw, and Nesio now finding a hit with the frame trap 5B. Combo in the corner. Yep, the 2-2A and throw both with giving Ignis the opening in defense to turn the tables. But Nesio seeing yet again another opening with the reversal, yep. ADPs on CS are really nasty in this game, especially when they are the 5-frame ones, which both Nesio and Ignis have here.
And try to jump over the height force function.
Yep. Oh no! Yeah, Nesio bad master. Ignis still had access to the EX Lotus, which punishes you big time.
Aha, throw. Should kill.
Yep. If only you had DP'd, you could have had this round, Nesio, but no, you had to go for another challenge and gave it all away to Ignis. It's now 1-1.
Yes. So, final match of this set. Pretty evenly matched, which is a good thing to see early in the tournament.
Yeah. You know, once you see a one-sided blowout, and this is not what we are seeing at least for now yet again, kinda even start. Nesio is the one who finds the first big hit.
Yeah, did a decent job converting the combo, now slowly
Nesio
pushes the car.
also
Oh, that overhead was
It also doesn't have to deal with Ignis' extra offense out of that, but Ignis about to win the next one, yeah, the clock is moving.
They're both dropping stuff, and now
Nesio gets to spend the cycle before the clock moves over, finds a DP that way, but that shield though gets grid broken by Ignis. Oh, this could have actually killed it. Yeah, not gonna kill now. But that's still a really comfortable position for Ignis to be at. Yep. Throw that shield, kill that over, yeah.
Is on set point.
Ooh, yep. Big hits from Ignis. Ending with a 2-1-4C. Backdash out of it. Dodging Nesio as possible. Reversal at them. 60 finds its hit. Yep. Okay, 2-2 here not connecting against Ignis. Ignis finding out the mash out of that.
And he turn over.
Rebeat into both players trading, but that Orbiter follow-up catching Nesio's force function, spends CS on defense, is able to find some mashing out. Yeah, that's just getting caught by the hide fireball, but not giving Ignis the full-on turn. Nesio still has the fighting chance here. 2 more hits from Ignis. And that's not how you get those 2 hits. You get smashed on into a frame trap, giving Ignis the final win of this set.
Right, now we move on to winners round 3. Tortuguide and LW0 have been waiting for a while for their match now.
Yeah, absolutely.
By the way, now that we just had a match on stream, we can test it. Was SGO Ignis, was there lag? And while they are answering, I can do the call out to Tortuguide and LW0.
We're moving on to see yet another Ori player on the screen. The second best one in Europe, arguably. The first one obviously being Chaka, Arc World Tour winner. But Tour Guide, not a pushover themselves. But neither is LW. I don't think I've seen these two play at least in a while, so I don't know how this would go exactly, so we're gonna see some interesting match. LW already on the room.
Yeah, to me...
Yeah, this is pretty much a Jaga versus scenario at home. We have
to
a
me, when
scenario.
When I see
Yep.
Tortuguide's name, I still think of him as a multi-blood player.
Well, he is still a multiple player.
I know, I mean, he
didn't
joined our
didn't he win the
ATMC
last one?
tournaments, so... I think, at least I think he joined multi-blood for longer than Under Night, but...
Well, yeah, well, Meldy has been running a bit longer than Under Night, so...
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Tortuguide played back in, like, the STCLR already, if I recall correctly, so... A long-time French-bred player. Yes, it's El Conejo.
Okay, Tortuguide is here, we are going into the set.
Dear Rabbit.
Tortuguide had a goated Noel, Tortuguide still has a goated Noel.
Yeah, I think they are still the same character from what I saw of the winner of the last bracket.
Yeah, Tortuguide won
They're
the
still-
last
yeah.
HMC tournament with Noel 2 weeks
Yep.
ago. Anyway, so
Tortuguide
Tortuguide
has
also
a really
beating up LW0 right now.
Yeah, really confident round star, but yeah, LW finding out the mashup though. Evening the scales a bit. Well, yeah, that 2B is such a nasty mashup bottom from Ori. Really fast, really long. I have no idea how you're supposed to play around that move. Yep. Neither is LW. How much was the All for World Tour money again? And what? Because like we call like Elnum like what, like the 100k character or something. I can't recall it. But like it was based on like the amount of money scenario one. What do we call this Oria right now? How much did you go? Okay, yeah. So Oria is a 25k character. The 25k DP. Okay, force function going over. Inside, but LW is able to find the final hits, giving him the first round. Okay, 2-1-4-C round start from LW, but that's still minus a block, which Tortu is able to take advantage of. Has the turn really well here. LW in the corner, 2-2 way into Oki. Yep. 5A catching, LW trying to mash. One more touch from Tortuguide could be it. Jotek. Still Tortuguide's turn, and yeah, that could have been it, but not enough, and that's it though. LW mashing there on the frame traps. Blowing up. Yeah, as we saw in the Arc World Tour, this matchup is not good for Elnam. It's clearly a winning matchup for Ori. LW stands no chance. Yeah, still going over LW's Stantec.
Oh, nice escape
Really
from
through
the
the setup.
Thanatos Oki.
Yep. Okay, yeah, LW has a pretty good position here. Tortuguide though is able to barely get use out of that CS, putting them into a lot more comfortable position that they were in before. LW still has a cycle to contest this. Not spending it here is Ko. Spending it here. He's able to find the EXDP, but the cycle moves over. Now Tortugoid had the CS, had the DP, and had the kill. Yep, Tortugoid shielding that 2-2 wave from Elgnam. Able to find a challenge in the 5B, but no turn. Aldebaran still keeping the turn and finding the cycle. Has the really good offensive advantage out of it. And that's plus frames in the jab, strike throw. Okay, spend the CS to keep up the offensive turn after having just a couple of hits. The rabbit gets the cycle now though, has its defense, doesn't show anything that time being countered. LW in the ropes. Yes, still LW's turn. Oh yeah, if you had gone for the confirm instead of the sneaky setup, that could have killed, but LW still has to find a final hit. Ooh, a risky shield. Not getting thrown by Conejo though.
Oh, overhead blocked and we're trading turns back and forth, but nobody gets any combos going.
Trust gets a hit.
There it is.
That move is so dirty. LW takes that round. Still in the game.
Round start run up throw.
The 6-6C, I feel like our rabbit might have tried to take that one.
Okay, reload and
Yeah.
Tortugoid just
Yep. Yeah, did you know that Elgnam 2B is actually like -8? That move is so garbage. Why would you ever play that? It's punishable on block. These buffs.
gunshots catching Tortugoid.
Yep. So you reload.
Return to neutral.
This is still the way to control the screen, not running through projectiles.
Using Celestial. Gets
Okay, yeah. That shield gave Aurea enough time to actually shove in that DP, because otherwise it could have been a capless low which would have broken that DP attempt. Oh no, not like this. Oh, drops the combo, that's gonna be the hit. Now has to find one more touch. Oh, not finding it yet, but looking kinda comfortable for. Oh! No, not like this.
Throw.
Yeah, that was a really dangerous situation for them both.
Okay, 1-1.
Yep. Actually, force function getting caught before it turns active from Elgnam.
Okay, Tortugoid still full HP, working on a perfect here.
Yep.
Blocks
Yeah,
the
BDP gets punished. Big damage, not enough to kill yet, luckily in this version. If we were playing Launch Undernight, that would have killed. Man, you didn't need to mash there, LW. Playing neutral kinda. Okay, yeah, this is definitely neutral. 6-6C coming from Elgnam.
Converts off of the special with changes. Full combo into no Thanatos.
Yep. Oh no, yeah. The bullets catching Aurea's Divine Trust, and LW getting the confirm on that hit.
LW has landed the gunshots on Divine Thrust a couple of times in this set.
Yep.
In general, Tortugoid struggled a little bit
Yeah,
with
it's a
getting
really
in.
good move to control the screen in front of Elgnam, especially if you have the confirms down. But this one more touch yet again from Aurea. And that's a touch. And it was the one more. That's enough for our rabbit. 9-1 matchup. no chance Elnam is winning this. AVT was rigged.
Alright, now we move on to another Eltnum match. Broken against... I don't know if he still wants to be called Kato Galactico, or is it now Kako?
Oh, well, the thing is... so for some, it was just a meme in the UNI Discord. That everybody, well, not everybody, but 75% of the active people there changed their names to variations of Lobco.
Ah, okay.
And
I did notice that too,
yeah.
like Lob_CO.
Yeah. So yeah, there is. Yeah, I have Lobco. Then there's a different variations of directly Lobco with different underscores, but. Hiroshino is running the real Lobco name, whereas Lobco has been Slobco for a while at this point, so. But yeah, so it's still Kagatore as usual, it's just a meme nickname on the server.
I get it.
Yep. Yeah, frame draft with the 2-1-4-8 coming from Nanase has the confident beginning in this round. But that was a good match coming from Kagatore. It's so confusing when you look at the Steam name and who is this guy? I'm not gonna call you Brawl Farts. Unless you really want, I might actually call you Brawl Farts. Brawl Farts taking... Well, actually, yeah, Brawl Farts is the one dispensing the beating. Dispenses CS offensively dive. Yeah, that's gonna be enough to kill. Rather confident first round coming from Mr. Brawl Farts.
The washed one, living up to his name.
Yep.
Okay, not this round though. He's looking a lot stronger now. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of how Nanase operates. Nanase is actually a really nasty character. She has really solid basic strike throw, good rebeats. She has this projectile Oki that is rather potent as a strike throw too.
Yeah, and she can kind of draw you out of the corner with her tornado.
Yeah, I don't think she has any nasty corner steals with that though. Anything like that can give you some options, but they're still kind of hard in Under 9 because, well, you have cross-up protection, so you need something to move over fast for them to really be ambiguous. Okay, yeah. Okay, good dancing around Elnam's projectiles coming from Broken. Oh, big plus. Yes, then, yep. No punish on that though, but yeah, really unfortunate with coming from Brawl Force with the forward momentum on that cutting sink. Okay, 6-6 catching the washed one.
Or just throw loops.
Yep.
They're escaping the corner. That's something I noticed in many matchups. People underestimate how strong Nanase's projectiles are from neutral.
Yep, but this could be enough for Mr. Brawl Force to kill. Okay, no, you could have routed that better. That's one final sliver of health. Could be your doom, and it definitely is to see catching Mr. Brawl Force at the end there. The washed one is the one who takes the win.
Not living up to his name this time.
Character change?
Ooh. Or maybe just colors, who knows.
Maybe. No, I don't feel like Kakator is a player who goes for color counter picks.
I mean, I've never seen Character Galactico play anything other than Eltnum.
That's also true, which is why I'm really baffled by this decision to go back to characters. So, like, sometimes you can also just like kind of collect your thoughts. We'll see.
Hey.
Also, is it true that in German they call throw loops Trovenlupen?
They call what? What?
Trovenlupen. In German, throw loops.
Ooh. How would I translate throw loops? I mean, to throw would be werfen.
Yeah, okay. Because I think I've seen like some, at least like a false like German Discord post image where they just call it Trovenlupen.
No, I mean,
deep
the word loop is already something completely different.
Yeah, but like, there are like sometimes you just use the English version, like even though like you would have like a better art, like technically like a correct term in your own language.
Yeah, I would, if I keep the word loop, I would call it something like Wurf loop or
Yeah, I guess
loop.
that will, yeah.
But so it would. I mean, Griff loops kind of sounds cool, but anyway.
Yep. Yeah, Kakadora has the first round here. A good start in the second one as well. Lively, greedily cycle over kind of far away. Yeah, there's no way the watch one is getting this. Oh yeah, it's even a celestial for Elna, man. That's a crush as well. And look at that damage. Look at the bonus damage as well, that's a whole 700 extra. Yep, that's a kill for sure. No way you're dropping this. That's an overkill, but that's skill.
Right, 1-1, that was pretty quick. And we're returning to the room again.
Yep. Is there some part that I'm missing in this context?
I don't know, I'm checking Discord to see if they write
Yep.
anything about connections, but there is nothing. So I don't know.
No word there. Anything on the API Discord? No.
I don't know. I guess we'll just wait 20 seconds between every match.
Yeah. I guess we do. Okay, here we go. I at least saw that Kakatori was in the Discord voice chat with players like Garmfield, Hiroshino. He's getting secret coaching sessions there. Okay, DP from Nancy. Another TP yet again working. Oh no. Eltham doesn't get the same privilege as Nancy here. You cannot just DP into DP. Okay, yeah, the washed one is able to barely win the cycle. Trading close back and forth. The EX dive is able to land Nana's decisive hit. Now we're in a position where throw is enough. Also has to see us. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, that guard thrust works out. It's still a risky option to throw out there if the opponent base, but it's still the worthwhile read most of the time. But yeah, Nana's taking out the first round still in the end. Nice shield on the air attack. confident round here. Facing kinda uncomfortable for Nana to challenge. Finds the 6-6C hit. Big damage. Broken is able to find the hit here.
Has the cycle too.
Getting. Yep.
Flotsy that side.
Oh, that's a good whiff punish.
Yeah.
That move can be kind of awkward with punish, the force function from Elton, because it's kind of active and low on recovery, but yeah, the C sword car is kind of broken from broken, and that's it.
Yeah, we now move on to winners round 4, which means we're in top 8 now.
Yep. So now we are gonna stream every single match.
Just not the loser side matches, there are still a couple of matches remaining from before top 8.
Yep.
But first we do the winners quarterfinals. Or actually winners semi-finals. Quarterfinals is what we just streamed. So first up, Hiroshino against Tortuguide, then Sneak against Broken, and then Rena Lee and LW0. So, first up, now Hiroshino Tortuguide. Ping them on Discord. The other one, right. Alright, callouts are done. So Hiroshino against Tortuguide. Let's think, did we have that on stream? Maybe last time. Let me check.
Well, we are already going in.
No, Tortuguide hadn't joined last time. So I don't think we had this matchup at Awakening the Abyss on stream with these two players.
Caballero is a horse. That actually makes sense. Since when Caballero is a horse rider.
Anyway, we now have Oria against Izumi. Right now it looks Izumi favored. Hiroshino has...
Yeah, it's a really comfortable position for Hiroshino. It's so nasty that bubble doesn't go away on tech. Who designed this game?
No way for Tortuguide to get out of the corner.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, EX bubble. This is kind of awkward for Aurea to deal with because she doesn't have the projectile, so she's kind of forced to respect it. Mash out working out for Tortuguide. Hiroshino not punishing on that Render. Still gets a turn afterwards. Able to find a hit on Aurea's mash out. Really control position. Oh, that's the big... Hiroshino's bouncing EX bubble.
Yeah, and landed the fish overhead into the bubble. The quick combo gets his throw. This is gonna be a kill combo.
Actually. Yeah, that's a kill, definitely. Yep.
Okay, 1-0.
Yep.
It's still first to 2, so one more chance for Tortuguide.
Yeah, but they need something here. The mash out against Hiroshima haven't really been working.
But the Thanatos summon doesn't destroy the bubble, also hurts Ori in this
the
matchup.
Thanatos summon is not considered a projectile, so it can clear the normal bubble. That one is cleared by just normal hitboxes, as we see there. But the EX1 can only be destroyed by a projectile. And Thanatos is not a projectile. Maybe it should be. Like, Thanatos is also a really nasty option. Like, it gives you really good blast frames, it gives you really nasty pressure extensions.
I think that was the first time I've seen Hiroshima do this side switch mix up with Izumi.
Yeah. Yeah, Hiroshima has some of those gimmicks. Okay, yeah, the bubble is scary. Stand thicker. Okay.
Chain shift to block the overhead.
The shield gives Hiroshima the advantage there. Oh no.
Fish overhead goes very far, and I mean 2-2B.
Yeah, 2-2C is a really strong long-range space control tool. Especially if you use like whiff cancel 214B or like U14 charge B.
Nice. Classic Izumi corner combos now. Double bubble. Ah, creeping edge bit out.
Graves. This is a really comfortable spot for Hiroshima, though it's probably it. I feel it coming. Yeah, no way this would be not a kill.
Right, 2-0. We move on to the next set. Broken against Sneak.
Yep.
Another classic at Awakening the Abyss.
Yeah.
Now I have an opportunity to use this there.
How many times have we fought? Hard to say.
So where are they at? Yeah, I heard the noise. Broken is here. Now we're just waiting for Sneak.
Who won between these two the last time?
Oh, by the way, also relevance, a Sneak beat Rennerly, which is
Yep.
a pretty big deal, I think.
It's interesting, yep. But there's a lot that can happen in the first two sets, so we might still see like Rennerly pull off the full run back from the losers. Like, especially on a net play bracket, you have so many variables when you're playing like a first two set. Like, maybe your one game's laggy, maybe you have like some controller issues, or maybe you just somehow guess correctly. One player guesses correctly every single time, and the other one guesses wrong every single time. Anything can happen, both outside of your control and within your control.
Alright, Broken wrote in Twitch chat, Sneak needs a minute, so
Okay.
you have a little bit of downtime.
Yep.
So you were mentioning earlier there was, Nephros and the others joined last time because there was a big event upcoming.
Well, the Arc World Tour finals.
Right.
Yep. Which happened last weekend.
Last weekend. Okay, I didn't. I had a very busy last 2 weeks, so
Yeah,
didn't see it yet, but I have to watch the vote.
The streams were honestly kinda like in a gnarly time for Europe. Like, I stayed up until like 6 a.m. watching those finals. It was... I don't know if it was a mistake or not. But I felt so tired at the end there.
Yeah, I get the feeling. I also stood up long for BB Tag back in the past, or BB Tag live streams. And I mean, if you don't have anything important to do on the day after, then it's sometimes fine, but...
well, I had to wake up like still at like 9 in the morning. So it wasn't like I had nothing to do the next day. So I slept like 3 hours, or less than 3 hours. Then did my thing, and then went. At least I had like the rest of the day like fully free, so I took a long nap afterwards. But I sneak on Izumi this time. I don't know if they just don't like the Kaguya matchup in the Nanase or something, or they just feel more confident in the fish. The kid coming from Nanase. You're gonna see. Okay, yes, it's not a side swap, it's just corner carry. Oh, it was still a side swap in the end, just in the mid-screen. No, you cannot mash 5A on that. Ooh, yeah, actually Sneak trying to go through the projectile with a 6 FF, but Broken dash up to A catches that off guard. Okay, Broken is the one on the lead, is the one landing a 2C, is the one landing a single 5A, but not the final hits. Sneak still in the game if he lands 2 more hits. Okay, Broken gonna struggle to find the hits. That's the one hit for Sneak. Oh, drops it. One big hit can still do it. That's a big hit. Yup. Man, who came up with this character? 11 frame startup, plus 50 on block. Projectile. Well, projectile barrage, so it even goes through single projectiles. That move is so broken.
Oh, wake up. On the opponent's wake up DP.
Yep.
A very ballsy call out from Broken there.
Mashing.
Oh, whiffs the throw. Sneak gets out of the corner.
Yeah, Broken wins the cycle.
Blocks the overhead.
That's still not minus though. Or like big minus at least.
Punishable, you mean?
Yep. It was still maybe minus, I don't know, because, yeah, well, Sneak was still respecting it. Sometimes those charge moves are really weird on Shield, where they might actually not be like even minus at all. Then there are some like moves like the Quan jumping 6C that they just straight up plus on Shield. Sneak dropping the combo. Okay, big bubble. Oh, that was the kind of sneaky throw.
Sneak on the pixel.
Yeah.
Broken in the corner, will have to...
It's a need for 2 touches, and that's not how you get those punished by the throw. Yep, 60 going over Sneak stand tech. Honestly, a good amount of damage for an overhead. Yeah, Broken's 2A catching Sneak's 5A. Sneak in the one touch situation at this point. One good touch is definitely gonna do it. Sneak needs a bit more out of that. Okay. No, that's not how you challenge it. Unless Broken dropped this is gonna be an end, and Broken is not dropping that first one into Broken.
Oh, returning to the room. Sneak switching to Kaguya, maybe.
Maybe. It could also be Ogre. Could be a Nanase.
Ogre, okay.
Ogre. Maybe. Ogre is a really simple character to play, so all the character needs is a single bomb plan, well, you can just snowball a whole round. The neutral can just be kind of tricky here. Sneak actually playing kind of lame with those fireballs. Okay, challenge there. Oh, command grab, sprint break. 6B, oh, yep, counter is throw, but the bomb is kind of lost there. What are you doing, Broken? That's not what you're doing against the low. You are not supposed to stand shield those. Okay, yep, command grab.
Bad DP. Oh no, not a good dive.
We punish. Okay, yeah, that's the way you can. Yeah, Sneak not going for the tight link there. Instead, kind of losing the positional advantage. Okay, yeah, we have a bomb on.
Oh, calls it out. Nash is on wake up, gets the combo.
Yeah.
Wake up.
Oh, out of the corner. Really interesting choice. Okay. Sneak trying to catch Nanase falling down with a 214B. Same here, but the... Oh yeah, these projectiles are not really letting Sneak get in easy. But that 5A...
Yeah, Broken messed up his mix up and...
Yeah, can we see the link now? That's the correct link, yes.
Still a bomb, careful.
Yep, yep. The bomb is fair. That's a free DP first Broken. And that's a free bus prince. No, we mash out from Broken. Finds the kill against Sneak. That's the match point for Broken. Oh, no. Sneak tries to challenge Nanase jumping after the 2-2-C, but no, that's not what they chose to do. Very interesting. Usually you want to do like 2-3-6B before that, but this one doesn't really matter. Oh, okay, still invulnerable from the guard thrust. Dodges the bomb. Really even life with the lead on Nanase, positional and pressure advantage also on Nanase.
Yeah, Sneak is just stuck
single
blocking.
Oh,
gets
no.
something going.
Yeah, that shield was either a dumb idea or a misinput. No bomb from Sneak.
Frames? Oh, gets punished.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just need to mash on those big plus frames, especially on a strike throw character like Ogre.
Okay.
Oh,
The cycle uses it to get out of the corner and kills.
I've actually had a hitbox behind it. That was an interaction, definitely.
I feel like there are already several clip-worthy moments.
Maybe, yeah.
The Kaguya bullet clash, now this here.
Yeah. If only you had shielded a bit longer, that could have been it, but now Sneak got some hits in, but no bombs, so that's always nice. Broken also is the one who has a cycle. No, that 5 was a bit too early, and it was too high. Just let the DP rip.
Ooh,
Okay, yeah, at least it's a trade.
No respect for the bomb. Broken is always aggressive.
Yeah, well, yeah, because like if you respect bomb too much, you're playing fully on Ogre's terms. You sometimes kind of wanna just take your turn immediately on that wake up because, well, that's where you have the most options to challenge. But yeah, Nanase is the one who takes the first round.
Broken on
Okay,
set
big
point
plus
again.
frame stream, true. That kick with. Okay.
Oh, nice anti-air.
Easy, yep. Five-8 challenge coming from Sneak, no full confirm, and that's a big block DP.
Yeah, it's like kind of a classic. If you DP, then run up to the opponent, you block, because
Yep.
he will always feel tempted to do the same back to you.
Yep. There is also like, because well, this game's input buffer is kind of weird on specials, so like it's hard to do like a dash up to 3-6. So if you like wanna do that as Ogre to like, because Ogre to 3-6 is a really good move, especially the B1.
Oh,
Well, both of them are really broken moves, but like B1 has anti-air properties, it's rather safe on block, especially after the first one.
Broken could have killed earlier, but
Yep.
let Sneak live. Sneak has a comeback
big plus.
option here.
Ooh, Ogre trying to enter with 360, not working out though. The timer, oh yeah, yep, that wasn't plus. That's 2-1 for Broken.
Alright,
So I guess we are moving to losers right now.
exactly. We are now in loser side top 8. The winners for winners final can pretty much go AFK for 40 minutes while we
Yeah.
catch up with our 4 sets. So, let's just start with Placatory Galactico against Ranali. Ranali has also not played in a while.
Yep. At least not in our net play tournaments. Or in any net play tournaments in general.
I know, I
No,
just meant in today's tournament, but
Oh, well, that's also true. But like, Brunelli hasn't been like the most active player in like the online scene. They've been playing in like the London locals, I think. But yeah, we'll see now. Seems to be only net.
that is true. Today is the first, at least the first challenge tournament that Ranali has joined since last year.
Yep. We have non-challenge tournaments. We have, well, now we even want this random challenge now that the wreck is fully on control. But there's still Imperial Ascension that's held on Star GG. But I think that's pretty much it. Everything else is random challenge, so yeah. Ranelli hasn't been playing that much in these brackets right now. Still, I doubt very much that they are washed up. Like, Rana has just really strong fundamental on it, undernight fundamentals. And like, once you get good in a single game, like, you're probably not gonna be that washed ever.
And even if
Yeah,
today
we have
is a good
the troll.
opportunity to warm up again.
Yep. Okay, strikes coming from brawl parts. Somehow that assault actually goes through. That was a really late one, so Elton player here is really an unk. And I'm pretty sure Kakatori is on like 19, so no excuse on not blocking that.
Oh, drops it. Unless that was intentional, probably not.
No, it wasn't really intentional, but they played the situation still really well. Okay, just let the BDP broke through. Oh no, that final smash kinda gave away the whole cycle to Runnely. Okay, guard first works out against those air shenanigans coming from Linne. Long range tool got is a big plus frames. Yep. Not enough to, oh no, these can actually kill in this version. Yes, oh, not going for CBO. Giving Brawl Parts one final chance, and that one final chance dies to a DP.
Okay, Runnely up 1-0.
Yep.
Gatiko hesitant with the rematch. Okay, returning to the room.
Return to room, interesting. We ready?
Brown start bullets catching Runnely. It wasn't enough to prevent him from getting in.
Yep. The bullets are in general minus unless they are enhanced. So they are really fast space control tool, but they don't really give you an advantage if they don't connect. And even if they connect, I don't think they're a big plus. We had the OS crush landing on Runnely. That's gonna be enough to kill. Yeah, even an EX move here is enough. And that's an EX move. Yeah, Brawl Force gets one round at least in this game, not 3. Really sorry, second round start as well. Yeah, big nasty OS crush. Elknam is known for.
Kakatora Galactico working on a perfect again.
Yep, one more touch I need to beat. Okay,
Oh.
crossword code that gives one
they
more.
clash, perfect denied.
Ooh, yep. Runnely gonna need a lot
I mean, this would
to get this
compact
over
denied.
now. Yep.
And it's 1-1.
Yep. Kakatori was able to play a really reductive game there. Just simple strike throw with the high reward OS cross option. Which, well, you hit those, 2 of those, and you are in like peril of your life. Wait, you can actually air throw after that. That move is so dumb.
Probably the best option mid-screen after that.
Yeah.
Okay, anti-airing, but no combo from it.
Yeah.
Still, we get out of the corner.
Yeah,
good
run
team.
him. Wait, what happened?
I'm not sure. Gatiko got the knockdown and then somehow they side switched and Runnely landed A to A or something.
Yep. The game held together by glue and strings. They're still really confident looking for Brawl Farts here. 1 touch and it's over. Runnely needs at least 2 touches. That's 1 touch. No full confirm. That's another touch, but it's a throw. One big touch and it could be enough. That's one touch coming from Elnam, and that's one touch coming from Ranelli. That could be it. No,
Let's
barely
change
not
it as
enough.
well.
Oh, no, wait, it's gonna be enough. CVO. CVO. Into IWEX. Yeah, that's gonna be enough. Yeah.
Fancy combo.
Yeah, really confident confirm out of the two-way the kill.
Alright. Finally on set point. Slowly carrying to the corner. Oh, that looked like a cougar, but
Yeah.
it wasn't. That one is.
Yeah, spacing traps into throw. Get a single hit on that 5A. Oh,
Jump
that,
over the grid.
Yeah? I thought like 214C would have a hitbox at that height. Oh no.
Okay,
Yeah.
reversal
It's a
IW.
big hit. And well, yeah, you can charge crit there, but because Ronald was in transfer state, he wasn't getting any.
Yeah, I don't...
Ooh, force function parry.
Just jump over.
Yeah.
Well, God,
the
it was
low
shooting
shield
low.
was really detrimental for Kakatori there. Losing the round for it.
Was pretty close, but Ranali comes out ahead.
Yep.
Eliminates Kakatori Galactico from the tournament. Next, another Eldnum match again. These two seem to go hand in hand. LW0. Up against Sevs.
Yeah.
Is this a rematch?
No, it's not.
No.
But if Sevs win, we are seeing a rematch.
Yeah.
Still overcoming LW is really a tough sell, so not sure how Sevs is able to do that. Playing against LW is rather scary because the guy, he's a gambler, but a really good gambler most of the time. And it's really frustrating to play against a player who was good at gambling. But you can still like pretty much slow down their gameplay if needed. Still, in a tournament even that is really hard. Okay. How do you beat a gambler is by presenting even a bit bigger gambler character, which is Waldstein. Waldstein. Yep, 16 command grab. Oh, just back throw? Coming from Sevs, landing on LW. Big damage. Oh, drops the combo though. LW finding a hit with the gun. Overcross, and that's gonna be a kill for sure. Dive with Sevs reacting a bit too slow and eating that to be hit from LW. Yet again, Sevs reacting a bit too slow on that force function. Eats the gunshots in this rather big combo. LW not getting a reload, so that limits their options here. Only 2 bullets left. I feel like Sevs might win the whole round just for that. I think, yeah, Elnam still has like a reversal that can let her reload freely, but well, yeah, Sevs landing a big hit. That's a kill for sure. Okay, 2C connects from LW. steps towards the corner. Oh! Okay, yeah, that shield was not enough to stop the dashing C. That was actually
Grid break as well in that combo.
Yep.
Immediately gets hit
Yeah.
at the end.
Smash works out for LW. LW is also gonna be in the cycle with this tiny sliver of grid because Sevs had none of it.
Immediately.
Veil works out. Yep. Okay, yeah, that's a big confirm. There's really good timing on that IW, barely having a sliver of a meter left for it. Sevs actually takes it.
1-0.
Yep. Yeah, Volsteve, when he's able to land even a single hit, is so devastating with the mix-ups. Because his damage is really high. His pressure can be, on a good hand, is rather scary. Because there's a damaging command throw, there's a good plus frames. He just has a lot of like interesting options. Okay.
Yeah, it's classic
Yeah, okay,
grappler
yep.
fashion.
Yep.
Mix-ups are brutal, damage is high.
Yep.
You're just kind of slow.
Kind of lucky. Molston is like still kind of like unorthodox like grappler because like, well, you see that's a projectile. This guy can zone. And Sims is in a set point right now. LW going for the run-up throw.
It's also a very uncommon matchup. Like we rarely ever see
Yeah,
what's
like-
being.
Yep, there
Yeah,
like
88.
Wolfstein is like a character that we have like some secondary Wolfstein players. Like, well, I don't know who Sev's mains exactly this patch. Especially now that like Sev's kind of had falling out with Uzuki. Kaguya is not also Sev's main character now. Maybe it's Wolfstein. I don't know. But like Sev's also kind of had the falling out with Wolfstein in like under 92 early game. Maybe they're back. I don't know. But still.
And the previous round, Sevs dropped a bunch of stuff, so LW0
Yeah.
got away with a win.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, like Wolfstein is really a feast or famine character. You either have it all or you have nothing. Yeah, trying to get a shield on another air button, but that air button never came. That's a really nice call out, no full combo though.
Oh, this might kill.
Confirm. Yeah. No, it's not gonna kill.
Couldn't get enough.
But
Couldn't get enough bar, but wins anyway. 1-1.
yeah, yeah, that shield still. I feel like LW was minus there, but Wolfstein's buttons are really slow. His fastest move, outside of like command grabs, and special in general, is 8 frames. The 6 to 3B is actually on frame 7, so that's a bit faster than most of these options, but that's still minus a block. The point of being punishable. And that's a classic command grab setup. Okay.
Change it spend. Zero has
Yeah.
a chance to get out of the corner now.
Ooh, 6 connects,
We
no
are
confirm.
free at least.
Last frames. Yeah, through the way, not connecting.
LW0 did a good job navigating the neutral with chain shift.
Yep. Oh no, that's a command grab.
Grappling the grappler, evil.
Yep, and it's even a shield break. Okay. And that's an instant overhead. Nasty. Okay, round start 2 and 4C catching up most of the options there, but Sev's blocking patiently. Able to get the turn here, drops the combo, but finds another one, drops the combo, but finds another one. No dropping here. DP coming from LW. Okay, no reveals are available for Sevs there to deal with for side of CS. Fail off. I want to win the cycle as well. Oh yeah, I feel like Sevs could have had the kill there, but no. I didn't know that actually has special cancels. And neither did LW falling out for Sevs trap.
Final round of this set. Ah,
Yep, 2-2B connects. Yep. Shielding against Wallstein is really scary. These assaults often hide not air buttons but command grabs. Dangerous 3D. Veil of fixes the grid though. Loses cycle on the 2-2C. Okay. Yeah, back throw to the corner coming from Sevs. Oh no, this is big.
you will need one more mix-up.
Yep. But that's well still like mix up is what we do. Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no.
Scramble.
Yep.
Oh, and the gunshot wins.
Yeah. But yeah, 236C is not plus. So LW did a mistake trying to DP there, but Sev's not able to. Yeah. Yeah, Sev's missed up the position there. Almost, but not cigar. That was honestly heartbreaking end. Like either way it went, it was still gonna be a heartbreaker.
We're in top 5. I'll start doing predictions on Twitch for this now.
Yep.
So, Ranali versus Tortuguide.
Tortuguide. Tortuguide. No, wait. Just the Indian manipulative if you say it's like Frenchman. Maybe. I can't recall if it actually affects Pro-Vibe. French is a weird language. It doesn't matter, Tortuguide is Spanish, so we actually have easy time reading that name. El Conejo. Okay, we have both players in the room right now.
I mean, that's trivial, but when I first saw Tortuguide's name for the first couple of times, I was... In my brain, I always connected it with something like Turtle Guide, but it's written completely different. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just means like a tortoise in Spanish. Which is actually a really weird dichotomy, because like with the name tortoise and then Steam name El Conejo, which is rabbit. So you have like the classic Ace of Parable of tortoise and a hare. Okay, but Ranali really on the ropes here. Tortuguide not really having anything except death.
And this time, in this round, the red proved superior to the turtle rabbit.
To fussy guard that overhead, but goes back to low too fast yet again. You need to up your game, Mr. Rabbit. Okay, mash out there. Yeah, that works out. Could have worked against that 5C as well. But too far for a two-way mash there. Ranali scoring a whiff punish. Okay, Tortuguide still has access to CS here. is not the fully lost position, but really hard to overcome. Because even a single DP from Ranelli is gonna kill our single force function. Ranelli taking the first match really convincingly.
It looks like it's a very tough matchup for Tortuguide. Ranelli just seems to win every interaction.
Yep. No matter what I do, I just feel like I lose. And all I hear is save.
Yeah. The good old melty blood meme.
Yep.
Tried so hard to block.
Yeah, drops the combo though. That was still a really nice fuzzy overhead setup coming from Ranelli. Because like that EX Kuga has so much. It's that when you first do an overhead and then you do an instant overhead with a jumping A, it actually works out.
Okay, nice.
I like the movie itself kind of forces you to block high. Yep.
Baited out the throw, punishing it cleanly with a corner carry. Okay, full attack. Ranelli gets out of the corner. And first whiffs, and we clash. Okay. Ranelli wins the footsies game. He's gonna corner carry all the way, probably. Almost.
Yep.
With this throw. And this other
has
throw.
closed out every single gap between them this round and is in a one-touch position. Okay, the throw was not enough even with a grid break. Still need one more interaction, but there's CS on the board, there's a lot of stuff you can do in Ranelli's shoes.
Whiffs the throw, but
Like
doesn't get punished. Okay.
Yeah, Tortuguide must make that
drops it.
count. Yeah, 5-0 real... No, wait. Was that the 5-0 or was it the Kuga? Still, either way, Ranelli takes it.
And
It's
Tortuguide
really
had
awkward.
a chance to make a comeback at the end, but the one drop.
Yeah, at that range, when you have a scramble situation against Linnaeus, yeah, it's a lost cause. Linnaeus, like Linnae 5C, Linnae 2C, both really broken buttons at that range, like. And at the same time, she also has access to a really fast dash speed, so if you try to respect, well, maybe this character is in your face, pressing 5A or even worse, throw. It's just like, yeah, what do you even do there? You have to gamble for your life. But yeah, now we are gonna see Sneak on the screen. Hopefully they're back from the break. We have LW0 in the room.
So Sneak against LW0 is another common matchup. Contrary to Tortuguide against Ranelli.
Yep.
I think usually... I'm late on the predictions, but... actually Twitch chat guessed wrong. Ranelli won. Usually I think LW0 wins this, but... Sneak has been very strong this bracket, so we could see a different result.
Yep. Big hit from LW, though it's a red beat combo. Okay, yeah, level finding a DP. Sneak finding following hits, finding a 5A hits on the scramble. Not enough to kill yet. Both players are now at the one-touch range where Sneak's any touch is enough. LW needs an actual solid hit.
And that
Sneak the
force
one on the
function was
rope.
probably a misinput from Sneak, but
Oh no, O was crushing with the
Yeah.
6 FFC.
Sneak blocked everything out until it was his turn and now gets a free combo from it.
Yeah.
Bubbles, into more bubbles, and that catches Sneak,
Yep.
LW0 jumping.
Okay, shimmies back and forth. Plus frame still on the bubble after the tech.
Grid break through, and
Okay, fish mine. And yeah, if the thick. I don't know if you can actually plant that mine in a way that if the throw is thick, it still comes out plus, or if that mine even stays on the show. Like I can recall. Yeah, see red press force function, and that's gonna be a kill.
Sneak is on a roll today.
Yep.
Oh, grid gets a grid break. Gonna carry into. What's the OP gonna be? Oh, drops it.
Yeah,
Nothing.
drops the combo. Still, that's. Oh no, Sneak feeling like LW was not gonna block. That could have had the CS to make it save or even plus, but no, he had to just give it all up for the throw. But now he's back on the wheel. Ooh, big damage. Sneak at now a set point already.
Yeah. Was kind of one-sided.
Oh no, no bad match from LW. LW still gonna probably win the cycle. Maybe. Yeah.
No, you changed
No, no, no,
its
no,
shield
no, no,
of
no,
hit.
no, 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 no. Not like this. That's still plus. Okay, yeah, with shield that's no more plus. So good challenge from LW. Sneak recognizing the shield and not going back with the button.
Oh no, misinput. Sorry.
No, I feel like he was going for a 2-3-6 instead, but there was still the. No wait. That one is 2-3-6 PC, I think. So well, I don't know what Oliver was thinking, but that still didn't work out. That command grab though, that's a different story. Red break on Sneak. Purple bullets are loaded and get smashed on. Yep. Yep. Yep.
It was a little bit cursed with all the drops and stuff, but Sneak comes out on top 2-0.
Yep.
Moves on to losers semi-final. But first, we now have winners final coming up. Broken against Hiroshino.
Yep.
This is first to 3 now, which relevant if it's not in the room settings.
Yep, let's use that now. Change room settings. And we are now in first to 3 environment.
Broken is already here, right? I heard the Nanase noises. Yes. Alright. Callouts are done. So, Broken against Hiroshino. We've had this matchup a couple of times in previous tournaments, and usually, I mean, Hiroshino had his huge win streak for a reason. So, usually I would say this is an uphill battle for Broken. But today, if anything, we've seen a lot of upsets, so could end differently this time.
Yep.
Okay, Yoshino gets the first big combo. Corner carry has the cycle, not looking great for Broken right now. Ah, and gets... There goes your grid.
Yep. And the bouncing ball coming at you soon. Oh no, that was a 0 on block. And Nanase actually getting a proper mash out there. Okay, yep. Clear the projectile, sends a big fish. Oh, tries to go for a sneaky fish cross shot, but doesn't work out in the end, but finds his hit still. Basic Hiroshino stuff. Try something wild, it doesn't necessarily work out however you want, but you're still the one on the wheel, so you win.
They both back jump on round start.
Yep.
Throwing projectiles ends up being in Hiroshino's favor. Bubbles out.
Okay.
Destroys the bubble but gets hit and
Yeah, no confirm though, kind of
And
weird
DP
in the
again.
jumping scene. Yeah, Broken really has been liking that DP in this tournament. Broken with the cycle up. Yeah, cancels it just to avoid the projectile hit. 6-6B from none as it connects. Okay. Punch the air. And he gives Broken the round win. Okay. To the bubble jail we go. Okay, big plus frames from Bubble, a green shield from Nancy gets thrown by Hiroshino into an even bigger bubble. Okay. Another
nice
working
call out
match shot
again.
from Broken, yeah. Hiroshino might have to move on to something more tighter for the set play. Because this guy is gonna be mashing on early ones. Okay, yeah.
change shift into
Broken just
DP
going
while
for the
having
DP, beats
the advantage.
Hiroshino's 5A. Not gonna kill yet, but this is what we were talking about, so we have a really confident set play into just basic 2A strike throw. Sounds like Izumi to me.
Yeah, like, Broken looked very strong, but wasn't enough.
Yeah, like Broken had really good moments there, especially with the way he challenged Hiroshino's EX bubble set play. Not eating anything out of it both times it happened on the screen. But these more simple set plays with big plus frames from the bubble into a space striker, they have not been as confident on. Oh, nope. Yep. Yep. That's the 29 frame overhead, but 19 frames of it. No, wait. First 10 frames of it is universal 6-7 startup. So it's kind of hard to react to. Okay, yeah, the EX fish actually connecting.
Yeah, Hiroshino doesn't get a combo from it though, and now
Yeah.
it's Nanase's turn. No corner carry, but still fine. Ah no, not really fine as to block. Closing the neutral gap. Ah, DP
Oh,
gets
no.
blocked.
Yeah, a bit too overconfident in that DP. Now every single hit one has been almost for Wayne with all of the damage that one caused.
Reshno's gonna take the cycle here.
Okay, yeah, that 3C actually working out really well for Hiroshino. Lands him the decisive kill.
Just one match away from winning Winners Final.
Okay, shimmy. Hiroshino is able to find the first big hit of this match. Oh no, yeah. Broken, recognizing that he needs to block, but that's still gonna give Hiroshino a third. Yeah, one more shot from Hiroshino and it's gonna be another big EX bubble. Now let's see. Yeah, Broken matching a bit too early with that. And Hiroshino takes it with the perfect. Okay, yep. Broken eating the small bubbles into a bigger bubbles. And that's a bubble again. Last frame, Broken respecting Hiroshino going for the throw instead. Another, okay, the shimmy actually working out. Gonna put Nanase into one more touch situation, and with Izumi on the field, that one touch can be throw, and that's a bubble connecting with Nanase's Abare option, killing them in the process.
Yeah, the final set, the final match was more one-sided than the first ones. So
Yep.
I don't know what
yeah,
happened. Broken lost confidence.
Hiroshino is a good player, so he's able to adapt.
Yeah.
Like he sees that like Broken was able to get some leeway at first because well this guy was a masher. You saw those DPs that were really like brave. You saw those attempts on mashing on that EX Babaloki. But in the last round, like in the last game, Hiroshino was having none of that.
Okay, now we have losers semi-final. First to two, Ranali against Sneak, which is a rematch from winners round 3. And Sneak actually sent Ranali down to loser's side.
Yeah.
I think this can go either way.
Ranali going actually Akatsuki now it seems. The Ranali's other main character pretty much. The Akatsuki, well Akatsuki is the original one, to my understanding. I kinda skipped CLR, then I can't recall in ST if Ranali was active then. But to my understanding, like Akatsuki was their CLR main. And still like the character that like you are gonna see in like, for example, when Ranali was playing in VSF, like Akatsuki was the character you saw on the big stage. And Sneak still sticking on the fish. Okay, yep, finds a counter hit throw, maybe a TRM. Natsu into a CS. Good hit for Ranali. Not big damage, but still a good hit. Oh, yep, catching, Sneak mashing. Was really interesting way to be, yeah. That was a page out of Linus book going for the TK Fireball to crush the OS attempt. In Sneak's case it was a stand tech. Beat Tatsu into C Fireballs, into a full confirm.
Izumi force function.
Yep.
Out of the
Ranali
Akatsuki
coming
pressure.
from, oh? Yeah, if that was closer, that shield would have given Ranali a big punish, but now... At least now there was nothing bad that came out of it. Interesting.
It feels like Sneak is very defensive in this matchup. Finally.
Maybe. Yeah, the thing is like Izumi's long-range options are kind of slow, and Akatsuki moves fast on the screen. Akatsuki has both really fast ground mobility and good air mobility with the double jump, as well as Tatsu. So it's kind of hard to like space control against this character effectively. But on the other hand, you really don't want to be the one who is eating Akatsuki's fist while holding down back, because well, he has so many options he can do out of that position as well.
Ah, the parry.
You could have blocked that. Yep. Sneak thinking about their life decisions. Why am I playing a fish?
Maybe we could see. I don't know if Kaguya is the right call here. Ogre, I don't know. What's your thought?
I don't
Who
know.
would you want against Akatsuki? Sneak says Kaguya.
I would wanna skip on the matchup if I could. Akatsuki is like in my top 5 hated characters. I haven't ordered that one in a while. It kinda depends on who I face a lot. But Akatsuki is definitely a character I hate on the fundamental level. But yeah, Sneak now has a pretty good start. Kinda lost on that Granal's DP though. Sneak trying to see the game state in the CS, but no answer to it. Still, now he's the one who has the ropes. He's also the one who's probably gonna win the cycle, and yes, barely still won it, even though Ronald was the one dispensing damage. Yet again, no answer to Ronald's mids on that CS.
Sneak stuck in the corner. There, gets out with the change.
Sneak's pretty good position right now. Oh no!
Found it
Yeah,
on the
the
parry,
EX
but
parry didn't have enough actives to beat the 6C, but no punish fully from Sneak there either.
gets just grabbed a bunch of times. And Sneak tried to mash out, but counter it. He's gonna kill.
Yeah, that's the thing with Akatsuki, because like you are still like enticed to mash, but if you mash, like this character gets really good damage out of it usually, and like he's never actually having to lose a turn. He didn't have a lose turn there. He could have gone for the EX Fireball, but randomly he's the choose leave. If non-cancel, try to speed. Like, oh wait, yeah, okay, I looked at the wrong meter because they were on the wrong side. He had to lose his cycle and beat that to there, yep.
Sneak just spamming the mix-ups, it works. Randomly was blocking everything. It's open up again. This should kill.
Yeah, this is definitely a kill.
A very good round for Sneak. Ah, good parry.
Yeah, you cannot beat that with a simple beam cancel. The parry is still fully invulnerable when it triggers. Guard cancel? Yep. Yeah, the tech chase from Ranal still works out, finds a hit with a 5 in. Okay. We have some grenades controlling the screen space. Sneak somehow managed to steal with the cycle. Okay, the air throw was actually working out for Ranali there really well, throwing Sneak into the corner. Dash up throw, and that's actually enough to kill. And this was not the winners.
No, this was
not the finals game. Wait, yeah.
Loser semi-final, so first the two.
Yeah, loser semi, yeah.
Oh.
So now we have Ranley versus Broken.
Oh, they're switching so
Ran
fast.
is still Ran is
keep
still
up with the
sticking on
scoreboard.
Akatsuki.
Okay, now losers final first to 3, Ranali against Broken. Ranali sticking to Akatsuki.
Yep. Okay, yeah, the anti-air shield from Broken coming in clutch. Still, Ranali has meter available, which gives Akatsuki a lot of tools to play with. Now there's the full 2 bars. Broken has CS available. Okay, Ranali respects it. Broken goes for the match instead.
Oh, the tornado
The
is so
tornado
huge.
is so busted. Yeah, it's big, it's plus.
And throw. What's next mix?
Yeah,
we
we're
use
just
the
gonna
air
go
plan.
for the tomahawk kick
Just mash or
and
break up.
shield anti-air, yeah.
Oh wow, I'm surprised Broken won that interaction.
Yep. Okay, yeah, reading that Akatsuki would want to jump out of there, but no, but still the 2-2 be controlling the situation really well. Going through the fireball into the pits of hell in front of Akatsuki where you just get jabbed. Okay, double jump, dodging the 2-2C. Doesn't manage to keep up the pressure. Broken is the one who has a cycle right now. BDP goes away. Oh no,
Celestial.
2-2C cancel is interesting there. Parry is still too far away though, and dash up throw. Broken takes the first one actually. Interesting.
Looks like Broken wants the rematch against Hiroshino.
Maybe, maybe.
Oh wow.
Still a punish, yep.
It was a very ballsy TP. Okay, we just get a counter hit on wake up or whatever.
Yeah, that was, yep. Okay. Big throw. Trying to go for the empty jump throw. Broken stand taking, and now we are here. Yep. Burnley takes this round. Okay. Tomahawk. Ooh, 6B kinda too early on Broken's wake up timing. No. Broken finding a lot of hits here. Still also has the cycle to use offensively, but Ranali's beat touch to come in clutch.
Yeah, escapes the corner with it.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh no. Yeah, I feel like that Super Flash 8 Ranali's input because no way he was just standing there.
Oh wow, what a
He
confirm.
used to control the fireball, actually connecting with Akatsuki instead, confirming into a full combo. Okay, trading some back and forth blows in the block. Broken is the one coming on top of all this. Yeah, there's a stroke breaking the shield, it's Broken in the corner, fixing their shield with a whale of. but gets hit by the EX Tatsu into a full confirm. Okay, yeah. Choosing to charge a bit of cycle. Not the position where you wanna be right now, maybe. One more touch from Nanas and it's gonna be over. The parry gets still beaten by the tornado. What is this character?
Celestial activated and...
Frames.
Oh,
No, yep. Broken expecting Runner to respect, but no, there's no respect from an Akatsuki player. What was that? How did he go over that fireball with the tornado? What even is that move?
2-0. A crazy matchup.
Yep. Man, Nanase is also so dirty.
She is, yeah.
Yep. But yeah, Akatsuki is showing Nanase a big fish, or like the palm of the hand.
Ah, the Tatsu.
Yeah.
The anti-air
no,
projectile.
yeah, double jump get caught by the fireball aimed upwards. Still, Brunelli has a good life, or like fine life lead. This is actually gonna even it out a lot. Yeah, okay, yeah, Brunelli has no life lead, but Broken not dealing correctly with that EX parry. The shield gets broken with the axe kick.
Oh, this should kill.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we just need Brunelli to keep a pace. Okay, charge fireball. Gets a turn against Nanase. Okay, tries to challenge with the 5e, but way too far away for that fireball still connects. Okay, DP actually does a lot there, and so does that Wii stripping Nanase out of the Vorpal. And the DP.
Broken with those DPs,
And
man.
this guy's mashing.
I mean, it works, so I guess
Yeah, where's
can
my
just keep
honest
doing it.
CLR footsies?
Oh no.
Oh,
That's not what you want to happen after changes.
No. That could have been a whiff punish, but it's kinda hard with Akatsuki's stabby buttons. Still, one final Tatsu into the EX Fireball is enough to kill Broken. Now putting Runelli on the board as well.
Broken still has the score lead 2-1.
Yep.
Ah, so strong. And
EDV block,
punish.
Broken gets a good amount of punish damage out of this. Yeah, 4K, we have a fireball coming at you. And yeah, Akatsuki trying to mash there, but not working out. The tornado dive still works out. Still one more touch needed for Broken to get anything done. Brunelli has the cycle that can help. EX Fireball, that's the start of something. Normal Fireball coming. Okay, show him the hand. Show him the throw.
Ah, tornado.
But gets tornadoed, yeah. It's
Broken
really
on set
awkward
point.
for Akatsuki to play at that range.
Okay, caught by the projectile mid-air. Gonna carry. Okay, I think Broken messed up the Oki there.
Yep. Yeah, and it must give this old-timer a chance. And that chance might be... Yep. That's gonna spell your doom.
Oh, it doesn't kill.
Okay, Runelli giving one more chance just to conserve meter, and that was one chance is taken away with throw. Okay, Bitatsu no full confirm, goes for a charge instead. Okay, but that's kinda lost. Ah yeah, so going over the throw deck. A fine start for Runner, but has to be careful of the CS. Okay, Broken actually not reversing on that one. That's still plus frames even if you shield it. He does the connect, Ranali converts with the EX fireballs. Going for a side sweep. Punch, punch, punch. Okay, minus frames from the 6C though. Okay, but this is one throw situation and that could be it. Yes, that's a one throw.
Tying it up, 2-2.
Yep. Okay, Broken still has a strong start here, both positionally as well as damage-wise, as well as grid lead. But the grid lead is lost on a single shield from Ranali, landing him a bigger damage confirm out of this Bitatsu. DP. Okay, nice throw tech from Ranali, but the DP back from Broken. Okay, double jump is actually coming in clutch against the 2-2C. We might have to see Broken try to challenge those air actions with something. Oh no, yeah, that was kind of shaky situation for both of the players. Broken coming out on top with a Broken 2-1-4B. Well, 2-1-4A, I don't know. I don't know what's the difference between the two moves. I should check it.
Ranali does not respect Nanase, okay?
Yeah. Oh, that's a weak punish. Okay, Ranali wants to get the combo done quick to get back out of his transfer state to win the next cycle. Those throws coming very much in Ranali's favor.
Oh, DP.
Okay, yeah, the
Throw.
DP, yeah.
So I'm able to get in.
Oh.
Loads down into throw, okay.
Yeah. Oh no, that's not how you wanna go out. You think that's 6-6C from Nanase? That's not nice. Broken takes it. That's not nice at all, Broken. Why did you do that?
Now we move on to our
Broken. Yeah.
grand final.
Broken gets a chance to fight Hiroshino again. But will the man again be a brick wall to punch your head in? Coming from losers, you also have to win 2 sets, when even a single one is hard. Oh, Hiroshino actually going with the old reliable.
Grim Reaper!
Big Rim Snatcher.
Hiroshino's OG pick.
Yep.
Immediately starting out.
Yeah,
Grim
started with
Reaper.
a hard call with a round start. The Reaper, but Broken gets a punish on that. Still, this is still pretty much nothing in the grand scheme of things. Oh no, yeah, that's not the position where you can mash on shield. It's still gonna be followed by a frame trap. Though if it had been 2-2A instead of this 2-3-6, that could have worked. Hiroshino can maybe end it. Doesn't choose to. Still, Broken has to be wary of a possible reversal coming from Hiroshino or just a 5A match, but yeah. 2-3-6C catching Nanase while trying to set up a projectile. And that's enough for Hiroshino to kill. Still cutting it kinda too close.
Nice spacing from Broken there. That is barely out of range for
Yep.
Godo's scythe. Grim Reaper blocked.
Oh no. Yeah, Broken trying to shield the normal 2-3-6C follow up, but no, Hiroshino actually seeing it and going for the UNI2 1-4C instead. EX assimilation. Oh no! That's an easy reversal on the CS. Plus frames. And catching the backdash with a 6-6C. Broken has the cycle, so Hiroshima has to be wary of it. That's a safe jump. Still. Yeah, Hiroshima tried to bait the BDP, but Broken not falling for the safe jump, but falling for the yellow throw instead. Yep.
1-0 lead.
That's one way to go out.
Oh wow, Tornado. Trades with Grim Reaper. Okay, now we're just memeing.
That's a full confirm in dispatch. Okay, chooses to end it a bit early just to get some grid, and that actually means Hiroshino's cycle, and that gives him a bigger combo. Okay, that 6B almost hit, but the DP coming clutch from Broken.
Oh, that converts.
Yeah. And when Gordo confirms, he also wins the cycle practically always because his assimilations steal grid.
Okay, Broken working on a comeback here.
Yep,
Has
still
the cycle.
Hiroshima can kill with the reversal. Okay,
No.
oh no. Round start Grim Reaper in the plus frames. Broken trying to mash there. But that's still, I can't recall if that was still plus after shield, but I feel it might be. Okay, big damage for Hiroshima. Oh yeah, Hiroshima trying to go for a reset, but Broken jumping out of it. Still, really hard situation to be as Broken. Double backdash, plus frames, TP. Okay, Broken now has a turn. That, yes, 6-6C trade with the Gordo 5A still on net. Broken a combo. Closing out the life total, but it's the wake up B Reaper.
Force
Okay,
function.
that's an anti-air for some reason. I don't know why, but Gordo's nails are an anti-air move. It has head invul, and I hate it. Okay, both players winning the cycle. Okay, yeah. Hiroshima trying to play around with that wristband, so trying to bet. Okay, that was an interesting idea. Still loses to the whole setup in the end. Okay, Hiroshima finding a turn. Command focus GP.
Nice backdash.
Yep. That's minus, but too far away for the 2C. Broken catching shield with the run-up throw. Hiroshima not mashing on that 6-6C in the throw, and that's gonna spell his doom in the end.
Okay,
Hiroshima still
1-1.
going on with the Gordo.
Looks like we're the close grand final.
Yeah, at least to some extent. Yep.
This time Gordo wins the countered clash.
Yeah, Broken is such a masher. DP yet again. How many times has this guy pressed that button?
Again.
Yeah, again.
It's never it's never not your turn if you DP.
DP like once, or like, let's say Broken pressed
Okay,
as
now
many DPs in that single instance as a normal person does in a single game.
okay,
And
now
that's
not
what
Broken is
here.
just memeing a little.
Yeah, like the guy is so mentally out at this point. I feel like everything is done with. Lose your sanity, press DP. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Okay, you have to turn it down just a little bit.
Maybe. That could be a decent idea. But, okay, I feel like Broken has in his mind that he's gonna do this like high IQ like conditioning plan of like, hey, if I either mash or DP in every single gap, it's gonna work out. But clearly it isn't. Because the mash attempt was called out by a frame trap and the DP attempt was actually blocked. So if you wanna win, you have to tone it down a bit this round. Maybe that will mess your Yoshino up. Maybe if you actually block, you might have a chance against this guy. Yep. This looks pretty bad for Broken, especially now that's gonna kill for sure when it's Gordo in question. Yep. Hiroshino at the tournament point. Yep. Okay, well off instead of DP, well off back. IW.
I can respect the attempt.
Not at this point.
Yeah.
We have seen so many reversals that every single one is just like... It's the norm at this point of the game state. We're gonna see a DP now. Okay, we didn't. Instead, Broken eats those jumping bees from Gordo, and that's gonna be a kill. Hiroshino takes it. After crushing this man completely mentally. It's over.
Alright,
Give him a rest in
I'm gonna
peace.
prepare the results screen real quick.
Yep. Yep. That was definitely a match. But yeah, that was an interesting tournament to watch. Some amount of upsets, some amount of like a lot of interesting matches.
It was also a pretty big tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, just 6 pairs smaller than last time, which is still pretty big. Considering
Yeah,
that
but like the last time you had like the advantage of like both Jaka and Nefros promoting the tournament a bit.
yeah.
Because like, well, they wanted a good bracket to have like their practice in. So,
Alright,
yeah.
time to read the results. Shared a 7th is Sevs and Kakadore Galactico.
Yep.
Sevs picked a bunch of different characters today. Ended on Wallstein.
Yeah. The problem kind of being that like all of the characters were slightly rusty. But like he had a really nice run overall. Like against Sneak, I really liked that set on like the Kaguya mirror, and like I was hoping that he would actually take down LW, especially when it had like if it was like one-sided domination, sure I would have like just accepted. Okay, LW is gonna win this, but I know like he put a really good fight. He could have actually taken it if it wasn't for like the final scramble where he dropped the combo. So it was actually really fun seeing Sebs play now.
Yeah, and I mean it's always cool to see players returning every now and then.
Yep.
If they've already been joining for a long time.
Yeah, Sebs is kind of like he doesn't necessarily play too much in brackets, but like he still like kind of often jumps on like a ranked and stuff like that. So you can still see the guy play, but like he was at outplayed, so like he travels to like some events to just hang out with people, even if he doesn't necessarily feel like competing all in right now. But yeah, 7th is cool.
Then the other 7th place, Cactora Galactico. I mean, what is there to say about Cactora Galactico that we haven't said in every other tournament? I mean, Cactora Galactico has joined for like 30 or more of our Awakening the Abyss tournaments. So the majority.
Yeah, how did Kakatora's tournament run actually go this time?
Today?
Let me check the bracket quick.
Kakatora won against Geppetto, then lost to Broken. Then,
yeah, it was the tight match with Ranali.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Rana, like, that matchup is tough. I can't recall exit details on Kakatora's bracket, so like I cannot like say what the guy did well or what he failed at. I just recall that he actually played well. Like Kakatora is interesting because like he's a less gambly of an Elton player than most other that we have. Even like worldwide, like you have like Senaru, who is a master gambler. LW is pretty much a gambler. Kakatora is pretty much like somebody who doesn't want to gamble, but instead is like a more solid style of Elton play, which takes more effort to perfect, but like it can still work really well. And like I think he had a good run in this bracket.
And then moving on to 5th place, LW0 and Tortuguide.
Yep.
I mean, LW0, similar to Cacatoria Galactico, joins often, always plays Elgnum, always performs pretty well with Elgnum.
Yeah. Wait, he lost to Sneak this time.
Yeah, I mean, Sneak had a very strong run overall.
Yeah, Sneak had a really strong run. And LW just kind of fell this time. Like, it was also a really, like, nail-biter of a set against Sevs.
Yeah, LW0 first down to losers by, got sent down to losers by Tortuguide and then eliminated by Sneak. But beat Sevs, beat Lab and beat Geppetto. So, yeah, I mean, it would have been possible that LW0 gets into top 4 and so forth, but still a decent result.
Yeah, LW has like a really good chance of being like at the top tables here. It's just like today just wasn't the day.
Yeah.
But LW, I feel like is really like impressive of like his ability to just rise up after like losses. Like I feel like the guy is like really good at like adapting in the end of like playing a set and stuff like that.
And then our other shared 5th place, Tortuguide with Orie. Hasn't joined Awakening the Abyss for that long, but I mean we know him from Multiblood and seems to be pretty good at both French Bread games, so...
Yep. Yeah, French Bread kind of shares a lot of same DNA. The main differentiator is like the system mechanics, but like otherwise the pressure structure is rather similar with Europe. Like both games have rebeats and stuff like that, but like then you have the big difference of like managing it or like
They're somewhat similar between Chainshift and Moondrive. Although Moondrive is, I would say, a bigger upgrade than Chainshift, because it also gives you an extra jump and so forth. But anyway, we are drifting off topic. Tortuguide. Solid Oria gameplay. Made it also very fine. The bracket obviously beat LW0, beat. Didn't beat Hirashino. Was eliminated by Ranali, but still.
Yeah, kind of lost this tournament when he was put on this like more defensive situation where like Ori has really good matchouts, but like when your opponent is not necessarily like relying on like spacing traps for their offensive presence. For example, like Izumi doesn't need to really care about too much spacing traps. She has really strong frame data even without. And same goes for like Linne, so it's kind of hard to like try to escape that kind of pressure. So I feel like when Torture got put into like the defensive situation against both of those characters, like it just kind of crumbled down there.
Then let's move on to 4th place, Sneak. Sneak performed very well today, both with Kaguya and with Izumi. And wasn't Sneak also the one who picked Ogre in one matchup?
Yes, Sneak went Ogre against Broken and won one of those matches. So yeah, the Ogre was also rather nice.
Yeah, I mean, Sneak has been improving a lot every tournament.
Yeah, Sneak is like easily like one of the most active players currently in like UNI.
Yeah, alongside Broken, but we'll get to Broken later, and Hiroshino obviously.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, Sneak, I don't know, let's not get stuck on the players. We move on to 3rd place, Rennerly, who hasn't joined that much at Awakening the Abyss, but still made it very far with both Akatsuki and Linne.
Yeah.
I had a hard time telling if Rennerly's Akatsuki or Linne is better.
They are roughly equal. Probably. Like, because like, well, Rennerly is gonna pick the character kind of based on like matchup, not just like character matchup, but like also player matchup. Like, if Rennerly has to fight Nephros, for example, it's gonna be 100% Akatsuki instead of Linne. Like, they are confident in both of the character picks, but like now it just kind of like fell against the Broken. Broken was playing in a really unorthodox style this time, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, then, I mean, yeah, still solid result, 3rd place in, at least for Awakening the Abyss, a relatively large bracket. Then 2nd place, Broken, with Nanase as usual. 2nd place, just gate kept by Hiroshino. Once again.
Yep.
It's not the first time that Broken has made it into 2nd place, but there's always someone there to gatekeep Broken from the champion title.
Yeah, and Hiroshino is like the big gatekeeper for most of like E-Unit. Like, Hiroshino is the gatekeeper between like the absolute top dogs and then like the lower cast.
Yeah, Broken's Nanase also really strong. Was kind of kneeling at the end with the DPs against Hiroshino and stuff.
Yeah, Broken just kind of fell mentally clearly there with the amount of DPs. Like, that was just like a clear sign of like, I don't care, I'm just gonna let it rip. I'm gonna mash this DP, I'm gonna make it spin.
Yeah, but otherwise, I think decent showing from Broken.
Especially, absolutely still, yeah.
Especially the entire losers run was... I mean, not losers run, the entire winners run. Broken was only losers for one match, one set. I mean, the match against Sneak, the match against Rennerly, especially the match against Rennerly was intense, 3-2.
Yep.
But yeah. I mean, I still feel like Nanase is really strong and...
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd place her in like top of like A tier when like you have tiers of S, A, B, D, S, A, B, C. I'd place her in like near the top of A. Like,
yeah, I mean,
she's really good at playing like solid like Under Knight.
Yeah, I feel like Brokenness bit by bit keeps getting better at Nanase and keeps getting more out of the kit, and at this point I feel like it's really impressive where Broken is at.
I think like Broken can count like the missed net play tournaments in like one hand.
Yeah. Okay, but enough about Broken. Now our winner, Hirashino, reclaiming the champion
Hirashino
title
won.
from Nefros with Gordo this time, but also did play Zumi.
Yeah. Yeah, Hiroshino is a player, like... It doesn't matter what character Hiroshino picks at this point. She's playing Under Knight. He's playing the system. It's like how Defiant kind of plays. Like Defiant can beat most of players with like any character. And Hiroshino does actually the same. Like his characters are not optimal except maybe like Izumi and Gordo. But like he can still win just because like he's so good at playing the game.
Yeah, I mean, Hiroshino has joined so many of our brackets, it's hard to say something that we haven't said before.
Yep. So, I guess we can call it a night right now.
Yeah. Okay, so, schedule. Tomorrow we have Multiblood coming up at Awakening the Chaos, hosted by Renna. Gonna post the bracket in Twitch chat. There you go. And aside from that, we'll be back with more Under Night in 2 weeks. On the 11th. I don't think that's clashing with anything. If there is another big offline event happening on that weekend, I'll maybe reschedule or something.
Yeah, well, there isn't like really any big Uni offlines coming in a while. Now that like at first like there was like Arthur World Tour on hold, and now that we know that there's no Under Night. But either way, like at this point of year, there are not that many offlines anyway. There are gonna be more back on like May onwards.
Alright, so time to wrap it up. Alright, that's it from me for today. Thanks to Clobbering Rush for helping out with commentary.
No problem.
Thanks to all the viewers for watching, thanks to all the players for joining, congratulations to Hiroshino, and we'll go raid someone now.